Okay, guys, now we're going to talk about creating a product inside of your membership platform. So I'm going to just start from scratch here. Click on Create Product. Now, they have these templates that you could choose from. That's really all the template is that we have in your system is. But I'm going to show you how to build from start from scratch. So we're going to call this demo course, Create Product. And obviously, you're going to want to make sure you connect your Stripe account if you want to use this as a low ticket product or even a high ticket product if you wanted to sell it, using Stripe. But let me just give you kind of a tour of what we got going here. So first of all, got name here, click on edit details. This is where you can change some things, put a description about your course, add an image, recommended 1280 by 720. Again, use Canva. There's some advanced stuff, like I mentioned before in the overview about JavaScript. You don't need to get too crazy with a lot of this right now. But you can customize it as you want. You move over here, you can preview it. That'll give you obviously a preview. There's nothing in there yet. Customize, the different sections. We'll get into these. You've got more actions where you can clone this course and then you can share it as well. Okay. Now, product structure. There are basically three different types of product structure. You've got category. Underneath category, you can do subcategory or a post. The main category, consider this like your pillar of your high ticket course. Let's say, for example, you have a fitness offer, right? And you have a healthy eating plan, you have an exercise plan, and like a personal coaching one-to-one thing. So your healthy eating plan would be a category, and then underneath that would be like your shopping list and your meal plan. And, that's what a post would be. If you wanted to create a category, a subcategory, that might be where you're going to have multiple trainings and you don't want to have a long list of, 30 different trainings. You wanted to break it up, let's say, into 3 subcategories that each had one. So I'll add a post. We'll just call this module 2, right? I'll just show you what I mean here. Let's change the name of this one. Let's click on edit. Sorry. Module 1. Save. And don't forget to hit publish, by the way. Okay. So module 1, module 2, let's add another post. This will be module 3. And then if I wanted to, let's say underneath this, let's say this is healthy eating. I'll just do that just to make it easy. So I've got healthy eating, module 1, module 2, module 3. If I wanted to do a completely separate pillar, I guess you would say, this will be the exercise. See how it puts it down here in a completely separate thing? If I were to do a subcategory, it'll put it in here. So this will be like healthy eating. Maybe we call this like shopping lists or we'll do like meal plans. That'd be a subcategory, okay? And then you would add posts under this, which would be module 1. Let's add a couple more. Okay. And obviously you want to see, if you want to be able to see them, you got to publish them. So I'm going to publish. You can do it here or you can click into them and to do it. You can see it saying visibility updated, because if I were to go to preview and you don't see it, that's why, because you haven't published them. Can't tell you how many times I've done that. Okay, let me just add one here so there you can see what it looks like. I'm going to publish it. Okay. All right. So now if I go to preview, this is what you're going to see. So obviously it's still has the template, stuff in here where, again, you can customize your logo and the look of it, the name of it, that sort of thing. But here's where you can see the different categories, right? And the subcategory. The difference, if you look down below the exercise plan, which is like your next pillar of your training, it's basically broken out in a different section. But one thing that's nice about this is these are broken up into, it just breaks it up. If you were to have 6 modules all together, just makes it a little busy. In fact, it looks like I've got an extra module in here that is not a part of that. So let's call that, yeah, I think I mess around with the numbers or something like that, but that's okay. Let me refresh, and now you'll see that it's inside of that. That's something that you can do. If you for whatever reason you've got something in the wrong place and you want to reorganize it, you can do that. I was messing around with these and I just changed around the numbers, so it's not a big deal. But if you wanted to, let's say you wanted this one up here and you wanted this one down here and this one's supposed to be down here, you could do that, and then you could move that one back up there, and now they're all where they're supposed to be. And if I just hit refresh, there you go. 1, 2, 3, healthy eating. Just see how that breaks that up, and there's your exercise plans. Okay. Now, obviously, this is why you want to have those images on there. It'll clean it up a little bit. Well, what happens when you click inside of it? Okay. Well, obviously, there's no video here. We'll get into that in a second. So let's go into the first module. Once you're in here, you can do some further editing, and you have some other tools. Make sure, again, that when you're done, you publish it. But you can add a post thumbnail too. So what that means is you could have a healthy eating main image, but then when you go in here, you could have, let's say that this is, healthy eating 101. You could have a post thumbnail that represented healthy eating 101, and it would just describe that section. You can add text underneath it. You can do video. If you don't put anything up here, it'll just display the text. So for example, okay. And then you can do, you can make it bold. You can make it a head, different. You can add an image if you wanted to. You can make this a hyperlink. You can upload files. So if you have like PDFs or, lead magnets or something you want to deliver, you could do that here. Remember, don't forget to hit save and publish. Okay. But let me just refresh and you'll see what I mean here. This is just a test. That's the text that I have. If there were a video in there, it would have it, but I'm not going to take the time to upload one now. So when they go through that, module 2, module 3, module 4, and there's basically 3 different views that you can get to. So you can go back out, and this is just that subcategories view. You can go back to the category view and see the different sections of that category. And then you can go back and see the overall course, okay? And again, you can get into each one of them. You can edit all of them however you want. You can change things around, move things around, images for the section or the whole course, images for the category, images for the posts and the subcategories, and it just allows you to customize it. So that's pretty much it when it comes to adding a product. And again, guys, you can have as many products as you want. You can have literally an unlimited amount. And these are great resources for creating lead magnets. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the next training.